The Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jones will come now in motion right.
Lawrence going to put it up right away.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Jaguars at 3-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Another tote for Etienne.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
They'll try and run this with Austin. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And this complete right side of the tight end Farrell. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. You talk about this Titan defense.
They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw.
Rolling to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Now Lawrence.
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19.
Draw play, Etienne.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Etienne once more.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Etienne will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Etienne.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. First and 10 now, Willis and the Titans.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That is incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis.
They'll find his man. That's Taylor again.
And he will have it. A yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
To throw, here's Willis. On the slant, Burks.
And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate. But a nice. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
To the right side, this is Taylor. Oh, able to avoid him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Willis to throw. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Fights through him at a crease. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They go play action with Willis.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Trayvon Walker
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, the slant complete to Hopkins.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. They go play action with Willis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Now Willis.
His throw incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Willis out of the gun.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Willis will look to throw it.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They go play action with Lawrence. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
On the counter, ETN.
this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about the AFC elite, and on the there he goes right side.
Down the sideline he goes. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Titans. Jonathan Taylor
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On second down, here's Lawrence.
Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there of Ingram. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He targets Ingram for another grab.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Teamwork, baby. Come on, man. Let's make a play here. We are gonna do this. We got this. On the red. Come on, get that in zone.
They'll run it with Jones. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
And Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. And now an audible here into something else.
17-yard line.
On play action, Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Calvin Austin.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. This one downfield to Burks.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
With the score, Jaguars 41, Titans 17.
Take it to the half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So third quarter from their 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Man open, here's Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones.
43 yards.
And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
1st and 10, it's Willis.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Now Willis to throw. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they've become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Willis will look to pass again here.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Willis.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Willis looking to throw it.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
It's tipped in the air. Ultimately thrown incomplete. It caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Back to throw, Willis. And they'll work this down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
2nd and 5. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
Much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
ETN up the middle. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
On first down, Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
And now the rookie's free.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brenton Strange
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jaguars are able to widen their advantage.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Willis. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Willis. Going to the right here and finding Burks.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Willis wants to pass it again. And that is incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Willis. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he is going to pick up the Titans' 1st down. They only needed 1, but it ends up being a gain of 6 and moves the chains. Back to throw, Willis. On the slant, Burks.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. We have played 3 quarters.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Willis. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Right back to the air with Willis.
To the right side, complete to Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Josh Allen able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. As you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
That's caught. It's Austin left side.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Christian Kirk. Touchdown Jaguars. Christian Kirk. 77 yards. And the Jaguars look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to turn 2 points.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Willis out of the gun.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Willis's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st down, Willis.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Still going.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McManus now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now yet another incompletion. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll try the left side with ETN. 88 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Consecutive positive runs for him on the last two snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
On second down, a run with ETN.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Here's 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence
being chased out left.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Titans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
3rd down, it's Willis.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 44 yards.
The Titans first down.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Willis will look to pass again here. And brought in downfield by Burks.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
One final try for Willis.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And he takes it all the